Yay, this episode is up. It's up and published, and I am very surprised, happy, and proud of myself for putting it up. Anyways, I'm traveling. I don't have my lighting, I don't have my stand or my iPod. Look, I'm using my arm. My arm is holding my cell phone. I'm doing it anyway. I had to think about how many times in the past have I just kind of let things slide and be really lenient and not follow through because there was just too many outside factors that I allowed be the reason or the excuse or to justify why I didn't follow through or make something happen that I wanted to make happen. I'm making this happen. The biggest motivator is that it is the full moon in Virgo. Virgo is all about discipline, all about routine, all about our healthy habits, all about creating rituals in our lives that support us. And when a Virgo is healthy and healed, it has it makes great progress towards dreams, ideas, and turning those dreams and ideas into material form, in real life material form, because it has healthy habits. So this is my 5th year doing a podcast, and I've never put out an episode every single week. I think I will do it. I desire to do it. I have great aspirations and want to do it. And I actually enjoy making these episodes and having the show, but then I get discouraged. One, because maybe the numbers are low and I think, oh, what difference is it going to make anyway? It's not going to make a difference. That's what I'm thinking. I put in the effort, I put in the work, and I'm not seeing the results that I want. So why even do it? So that's one big excuse. 2, sometimes external things in life happen and I use it as an excuse, just like being here in my in-laws' house in California, not having all of the things that I need to create an episode, but I'm doing it anyway. But how many times in life have I allowed excuses? Let's just call it what it is. We can call it distractions. We can call it reasons why so-and-so this and they did that, and why I couldn't. We can call it whatever it is, but in the end of the day, it's an excuse, right? Because we make the personal choice whether to do something based on what's happening externally or not to do something. In the end of the day, it's our own personal choice, not anyone else's, not anyone else's fault. If we want to even use the word fault, how about the word responsibility? It's not anyone else's responsibility to follow through on anything besides, well, follow through on our own vision and goal and dream besides ourselves. So in this full moon of Virgo, let the light, the bright light of that moon shine on the different areas of your life, especially in habits, rituals, routines, and discipline that may want to finally come into fruition, that may want to finally see what would happen if. And so here's something that I'm going to try. Oh, actually not try. I'm going to do. I am doing, not going to try or try, but am doing, is making the effort, doing the thing that I say I'm going to do, but not measuring the success of the progress based on the numbers or what typical success looks like. which we would normally base on external validation. Maybe it's like a measured time or measured numbers or measured length or whatever, but just for the simple fact that I said I'm going to put up an episode every Tuesday by a certain time in the morning, which I say 5:30 a.m., that the episode has to be up and published on all of the channels by 5:30 a.m., that no matter what externally, if I don't get any likes, if I don't get any views, if I don't get any downloads, that I still do it anyway and I don't get discouraged by it. But the motivation or the pride or the inspiration and the joy from making the episodes and then actually following through and being proud of myself for saying and committing, saying that I'm going to do something and committing to it, is enough of a win, enough of a success. So I know a lot of people tend to follow through on commitments for other people. Like if I tell you I'm going to come to your house and pick you up at a certain time and we're going to go take a walk or exercise or do something that I normally wouldn't do by myself or for myself, a lot of people will do that thing because they committed to someone else. But here's an opportunity for me to commit to something regardless of whether or not you like it, whether or not you share it, whether or not you even watch or listen to it, but for the simple fact that I love myself enough to commit and follow through and keep a promise to myself. And maybe the result isn't going to be more views, more listens, more downloads, more money, whatever. But maybe the result and the reward is a sense of pride, a sense of accomplishment, a sense of faith and trust in myself that I will follow through even when things look hard, even when things look bleak or dark. Maybe it's the reward that I'm retraining the subconscious mind that that what I do is not always for you, meaning the reward isn't because you love me. It's the reward is because I love myself. And the love that I'm receiving is not because you are going to give it to me. It's because I'm giving it to myself. And how much more powerful that is. So what ends up happening is I'm taking my power back. What I was doing before was giving you the power. If you liked me enough to share the episodes, watch the episodes, and I see the numbers going up, then I say, oh, I'm a great person, or oh, I'm doing a great job, or oh, this is so worth it. But then that power of whether or not something is joyful or worth it, then now is in your hands, where it shouldn't be. The joy and the power should be in my hands. So allow this full moon in Virgo to maybe even shine a light on perfectionism, because Virgo is also about for perfectionism and how perfectionism can, when it's too much, be toxic. Too much perfectionism could debilitate us from taking forward action, because we think, why even try? No one's going to be watching, no one's going to be looking, no one's going to care, no one's going to like it, so why even try? Or it's not going to be good enough anyway, it's not going to be perfect, I don't have my tripod, I'm holding this thing with my arm, I don't have my lighting and my microphone, I'm using my phone. So why even try anyway? So that perfectionism in Virgo could hinder us from even starting in the first place. And then also Another part of perfectionism, which can be toxic, is that we don't appreciate or have gratitude for the journey, for the process. We only give ourselves the flowers, the snaps, the pat on the backs for the progress, which isn't always what we need to be focused on. It's not always about winning, but it is the journey and the adventure towards the finish line, and who we become, what we learn, what we discover, what we remember about the truth of who we are as a God essence here on earth, part of the divine whole being. So let the moonlight shine in all the areas of your life, or at least on one area of your life where you can go, hey, this is a habit that I want to instill, and I've been thinking about it for years. Maybe it's daily being with nature, walking. Maybe it's reading and learning. Maybe it's, the green smoothies and the salads and the exercise. Who knows? Whatever it is that you've been thinking about for years, just like this 5-year podcast, and committing to it, going for it. And the great thing about this month, I know the first couple months of the year may have been a little bit hard or crappy, or maybe even a lot of not good things happening in your favor. But let this part of March be the turnaround, be the opportunity for you to say, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a little bit more motivated, inspired. I'm feeling a ton extra energy. So let's go. Let's make it happen. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are starting to feel this inburst of energy. Use it. Use the momentum. Use it to create momentum and see where it goes. Just see. And sometimes we don't have to know exactly how the end result's going to be. We don't have to know exactly how it's going to turn out. We don't have to have the perfect plan, perfectionism, the perfect plan to move forward, or the perfect idea to move forward, to create, to manifest, to birth. We just have to maybe commit to ourselves and make a promise to ourselves, and finally train our subconscious thinking, our subconscious mind, to believe that we will follow through for ourselves, not let ourselves down every time we say we're going to do something we want to accomplish. So I'd love to hear from you. What habit or ritual or discipline are you going to maybe commit to, not maybe, but will commit to, using this energy to take you to the next level? I want to hear from you. And if you are struggling in inner peace, if you're struggling with your own self-care and putting these disciplines and actions, these soul care actions into place, reach out to me on my website, slayandshine.com, slayandshine.com. I have a special going on right now. Normally my 30-minute sessions are $45 a session, but for my new offer is a 6-month mentoring program. You get 30-minute Zoom sessions every single week. It's $100, basically 2 free sessions a month for the next 6 months. You set an intention of what you want to accomplish with our time together. I will be here to support and guide and help you clear energetic blocks that have been in the way, keeping you from the vision or goal that you've had. And let's see it come to pass. Let's see it materialize and take form in reality. But before we go, let's leave this episode with heightened peace in your body, in your muscles, in your mind. So place your hands, me, one hand, because I'm holding the phone with the other. Put one hand on your heart, or both hands on your heart. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Inhale, 4 count. Hold it in your belly and hold for 4. And exhale for 4. And feel your body relax. Inhale again, 4 count in. And see if you can go a little bit longer with the hold. Let's try for 5 seconds hold. And then release, let go, surrender of all energetic blocks, negativities, beliefs, and self-sabotage. Tension from the body. One last big inhale in. 4 count in through the nose. Hold. Let's see if you can get to 5 seconds holding your breath. 6 seconds. See if you can go 6 seconds holding your breath. And this time as you exhale, just imagine all of the tension from your muscles, your organs, all sickness and disease melting away down through your feet and into the ground, allowing Mother Earth to metabolize it and cleanse it for you. All right, have a great week, everyone. Blessings and bliss. Don't forget to put out a glass of water, covered, of course, with a saucer or something non-plastic. Put your full moon water out tonight. Allow the moon rays to absorb into the water. Make sure you say a prayer or affirmation into the water. And then first thing in the morning, say that prayer and affirmation again before you drink in the refreshing moon rays into your body, and let those rays of light glisten throughout every organ and every blood platelet, but imagining that you're changing the vibration, the frequency of all of your cells and all of your organs with this higher frequency moon rays, but also the words, the higher frequency words that you use to speak life into your body. Allow it to cleanse you, restore you, and refresh you. Have a great full moon in Virgo. I'll see you next week.